Welcome to Degenerate Nation Podcast. Don't change the station. It's the Degenerate Nation. Hey there, Andy. How are you?
Hey, I'm well. I slept all fucking day, and I went for a long walk to get some burritos and tacos with my mom. So I feel like a first wind coming on right now for this, not a second wind.
Nice. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just out of gas. Don't really want to do this tonight.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm really just phoning it in.
You're phoning it?
Which isn't all that different from, my normal thing. So it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, we're gonna nail this one though, anyways, because last night was a disaster.
Oh, was it? Who was on the show last night?
Wendy was on, did her damned best, but the volume situation was a chore, and so I'm like, how much time am I gonna spend amplifying every little time that she talked or played her organ, which she surprised us with? She has a fucking organ. She's sleeping on it. She can play instruments. She never told us. She's like, oh, you didn't ask me.
You bitch, Wendy.
You bitch. Yeah, look, bitch. We have this fucking band, and we have no instrumental, true strong capabilities with, and here she plays all these fucking band instruments.
Oh, what a jerk!
And then we talked about Catholicism, and I took out my confirmation outfit and put that on and bashed Catholicism.
Okay.
So it was one of those episodes.
Yeah, and I'm sure Wendy couldn't be heard at all, right? It's just you yelling stuff.
Enough.
Okay.
Church of Degeneracy. I wasn't yelling too much because I knew that if she can't hear Wendy, you shouldn't hear me either. Fuck the audience. Yeah.
Dang.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Everything's great. It's good. It's great.
Wow.
It's not the worst.
Basically.
We had 268 episodes. This is 269. 69, yeah. And
Giggity.
And they're not all going to be great or good or even poor.
No. I mean, most of it's bad. Let's be honest. Most of it's bad. But that's okay. That's fine.
A lot of
it's
it.
Fine. It's fine. Yeah. Who cares?
Dane Cook put out more content.
Did he?
I mean,
Recently?
That's how he got to the top, right? He just tried hard and marketed himself.
I think he stole jokes.
Stole jokes? Well, Joe Rogan, I don't think stole any jokes, but he worked real hard. He got to the top, and we're coming for you, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's take him down. Cool. All right. It starts tonight. It begins today anew. Forget yesterday.
Well, I mean, we already topped him once, so
yeah. Well, I haven't even checked the stats anymore.
We beat him once, and that's the important thing. We beat him once. Now we just need to beat him again and again and again.
And not just in Tunisia. Nothing's wrong with Tunisia. Tunisia is not a lesser, but we're gonna beat him everywhere. We're gonna beat him like a fucking drum. We're gonna take you down from your perch, Joe Rogan. We're like the hawk that takes down the frog from the top of the rocks. He goes, "Rah! I'm a hawk, bitch! Rah! Rah!" Just grabs it,
exactly like that,
in midair, and then poops it out onto the face of another frog that's shivering. That's right, and that other shivering frog is Michelle Obama's podcast.
Does she have a podcast now?
Yeah, we're coming for that motherfucker too.
Okay, she's got a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Good for all these motherfuckers.
Yeah. All right.
That's not anything political. I don't have anything against her except that she has a podcast, so she must be destroyed, and we will destroy Michelle Obama's podcast.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great? It's her podcast.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the podcast. It's a ratings thing. We mean no one any harm. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. So our Patreon, patreon.com/Degenerate Nation, if you want to sign up and be a patron and support the show. You want to talk to us, Twitter @Degenerate Show, Facebook @Degenerate Nation Podcast and @Degenerate Nation, and Instagram Degenerate Nation Podcast. Also, shoot us an email, degeneratenation@gmail.com.
We will get to know you.
Ways. Yeah. That's a lot of ways to get a hold of us.
Personal level, we will get to know you. Right now, it's us, and it's our medical source. and
yeah,
which is fucking great. She's giving us great content and things to make fun of ourselves about, and Patrice most importantly. But we want some more interaction from you, the fans.
That would be good.
Or the haters. Or Michelle Obama's runoff.
Her dregs.
The dregs of Michelle Obama cast and fucking come after us. Come after us, bitch. That's the dregs that are the bitches.
Again, not directed at Michelle Obama.
I have an utterly neutral opinion of her, despite much information on both avenues, both sides of the aisle, pumping information, positive and negative, out about her. My opinion remains entirely neutral. Entirely neutral. I don't care one way or the other about her or her podcast, except her podcast will go to fucking hell because it's another podcast. And this must be destroyed. All other podcasts will be destroyed. Thou shalt not have other hosts besides us. That's the type of attitude you have to succeed in this game.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know because we're not succeeding.
No, we're not succeeding. But what are we gonna do? Like, become friend of the pod to everyone, and then like promote their shows, and they fucking we don't go anywhere? Fuck that shit. They can all burn in hell.
Just two guys screaming into the void.
Void, take this void. Roar. Those bitches.
Yeah, we hate you. We hate you. We hate the void even more than we hate ourselves.
And even more than we hate the Michelle Obama cast and Joe Rogan experience. You suck.
Is it called the Michelle Obama cast?
No, it should be.
No.
I think it's just like Michelle Obama's podcast. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Talk about school lunches. What's that going to do for you right now? It's mom and dad's school lunch.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. A lot of schools are still doing like the free lunches and reduced price lunches. And
what do they get?
Come
delivery?
pick up a meal.
Like from Uber Eats?
So
some Uber Eats driver gets less than his normal fee to pick up shitty food to drag to their apartments?
People need to eat, man. Kids need to eat. Maybe.
I know they need to eat. Well, what's happening? How is it happening? We got to get her on.
I think Michelle Obama's delivering it with droids.
With droids? Obama droids?
Yeah. Yeah. Different from drones. I'm saying it's droids like in Star Wars.
It's free lunch droids.
Yeah, you know the little black one that rides around the Death Star?
Yeah, that one, right?
That one. It just looks like a toaster on like tank wheels.
It's like a tray pops out of its arm. It's like,
and it just delivers them. Yeah.
Admiral Tarkin, here's your food. Here's your food.
What I don't understand about the Star Wars universe is like, you know how when C-3PO goes to Jabba's palace and they take him down below and they're like, you're gonna be the translator droid. He killed the last one, and then they're gonna like they got the droid upside down. They're like branding its wheels and it's like screaming.
Yeah.
Why would in the Star Wars universe, whoever built the droids, like you see little Anakin built C-3PO, why would he program it to feel pain? That just seems like an asshole move. If the droid is essentially a slave, right? If they're sentient, then they're a slave. If they're not sentient, then they're just an appliance. But they're an appliance that feels. Why would you make it feel pain? If you're building it to be subservient, why would you build it to feel? That's so fucked up.
When you turn your fucking washing machine, your dishwasher on, it's like for 45 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
At least.
Why would I? Yeah, would you want your dishwasher to feel? I don't.
No.
Ideally, do not want it to feel.
I don't want it to feel pleasure if it likes hot water. I don't want to feel anything. I just want it to fucking service me without me having to service it.
Sexually?
What? Sexually?
Or otherwise?
Yeah. Hey, there's a slot in there. You put you know when you put the powder in?
Oh, I know where you put the powder in.
Yeah, you put that powder in. You just whack your dick against it.
Yeah.
Or cum into it and then wash it with your cum.
Wow. I mean, we're 10 minutes in. It's not going to get any better than this.
No,
I think it's going to
not.
get significantly worse.
Well,
with long periods of my silence, like, I'm checked out.
Well, do you feel that the Michelle Obama cast has hot-hitting issues like this? Like, they're talking about appliance slavery on the Michelle Obama cast? No. What the hell is she talking about? Fucking garbage. And Joe Rogan Experience. Oh, I'm going to have another expert on the world. Oh, talking for 3 hours.
Now, again, you always say you never listen to any podcasts. So, like, what are you basing any of this on? Yeah. You're just your feelings.
Guess forever.
Yeah, well, guess what are you doing? You've recorded 269 episodes talking to guests. It's the same guests.
No, you're a co-host. It's different. You're not a guest.
All right. Yeah, okay, fine. You just have this series of co-hosts. We've had a couple of guests. Yeah. They've been okay. I don't know. They're better than us, all right? That's what I'm telling you. Michelle Obama is better than us. Joe Rogan is better than us.
At what? Picking the guys?
All of it. So
what's she better at than us?
What's Michelle Obama better at?
Yeah.
Most everything. Yeah, most everything. Isn't she a lawyer?
Yeah, you go to law school for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a track. There's a track.
She's a better lawyer, is what I'm saying. She's a better lawyer.
Yeah, she's a better lawyer than us.
She's a better dresser than I am.
She has people dress her, doesn't she? Doesn't she have
servants?
I
don't have people dress. She's better at.
I'm better at
Downton
Abbey.
Making people in. Yes, I think it is very close to Downton Abbey.
They have the White House dresser. Would you please fetch me the dresser? Whatever, we're better. She'll have to wait a while to feel the footsteps, us breathing down her neck to take her.
Again,
place.
we are not going to be breathing down Michelle Obama's neck. This is, again, please take this in context. We only want to beat her podcast in ratings. That's the only thing we were ever going to do. Please forgive Andy.
We want to eradicate it till it no longer exists. Till Joe Rogan no longer exists as a podcast host.
As a podcast.
We want them to thrive in their lives outside of this realm. We want them to thrive. But
yeah, again, do not say you're going to eradicate Michelle Obama. We do not mean that. Again, it is about the podcast.
We're taking on the show. All right, you're an executive at a network, right? You're like, it's the 90s, and you're going up against Murphy Brown on Monday nights. What do you say? We're going to eradicate Murphy Brown. The show. I'm saying...
But Murphy Brown's a fictional character. So you can say you're going to eradicate Murphy Brown. Also, you could say you're going to eradicate Joe Rogan. The Secret Service won't get involved in that.
Yeah,
the Secret Service would get involved in the other things. So
they kind of use the listens, though. Hey, ratings went up. Good upside. Downside. Right. Ooh, we're in the clink for a while.
Yeah.
We got a cease and desist from the Secret
Bad
Service.
News is we're known as an internal terrorist organization.
Secret's out.
Good news.
Service. Good news. We're 5th in Tunisia again. Oh, we were 7th before.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh, so we had some feedback. We got some good feedback and bad feedback. You want to start with the good or the bad?
Let's start with the bad. Let's start with bad feedback.
Damn it. Because they're both bad. It was a trick.
Okay.
So the bad is I reached out and went back and forth a little bit with a company that makes fake booze, right? I'm doing some podcast sponsorship. And I tried it, the product actually. It was pretty good. I had a couple of cocktails with some grapefruit juice and fake gin. It was fucking, or as they call it, simulated gin or gin substitute. It's just, I just say fake because it's not real gin.
Yeah, it can be synthol is what they call it on Star Trek. Everyone drinks synthol.
Synthetic alcohol?
Yeah.
Is it fake?
Shrunk down to synthol. Yeah.
What? Is that why they're so smart?
Well, there's real alcohol. I'm just saying, on board the Enterprise, they're drinking synthol.
Okay, well, synthol. So I reached out to some synthol, tried it. after I reached out, or yeah, I tried it before reaching out. Sorry, and then they were like, "Yeah, here's their marketing person." I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm advancing, all right." And it was like, "Oh yeah, tell me about your social presence and stuff." I was like, "Okay, yeah, yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I checked out your Twitter. We're gonna have to pass."
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting sponsorship based off, what you tweet and what the content of this show is and the content of your character. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a hard no for a lot of people.
That's fine. I'm gonna go through all the no's. And this wasn't one of the people that were like, or companies aren't people. Despite what our Republican Party would want you to think these days. No, we're not. Notice we're not taking a side. We never take a side. We just take against both sides because we're nihilists.
Yeah, basically.
And yeah, I mean, maybe saying things like "we go raw" or like "we're not for condoms." That was like the most recent tweet. Maybe was, probably what tipped him off. But at the same time, it's like, who are you trying to reach?
You said we're not for condoms? Is that what you said?
Not in the email.
No, I know. Your tweet said we're not for condoms.
I mean, that was the subtext of it. That was hardly subtext. Yeah.
Okay.
We go raw.
Okay. Well, I mean, you shouldn't. If you're out there, dating, I would say don't go raw. Don't be raw dogging people.
Don't be raw dogging everybody.
Okay.
I don't know. If they have a lien on their car, don't let them go raw. A lien on their house? Yeah, maybe not. I think the car is more of an indicator, though. What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Are you playing fucking Diablo right now?
Yeah. I've lost interest in this podcast, so I just started playing this game. So I recently got back into a game that's 20 years old, Diablo 2. There's a subreddit that hosts a server, so I'm not even playing on BattleNet. I'm just going raw, man.
See,
raw.
We're fine with raw. I knew you were.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I go raw. And I'm just having a great time. And I'm sitting here, I was kind of looking at it while you were talking about stuff. I zoned out. I'm very tired. This is going to be, I just want to play this game. I want to tune out work. I want to tune out my family. And I want to just play this game. I think I'm slightly, I wouldn't say depressed, but like not like depression, just slightly down. So tonight, I just want to recoil. The past 48 hours, I'd say 24 to 48 hours. So, just want to just recoil and like, what did I do when I was 13 through? Let's see, I'd say 12 through 16. Once the availability of sex was now on the table, of either sex and or drugs, I stopped playing this game.
Yeah, because both those things are inherently better than video games. No.
Yes.
They have a higher ceiling, but they have a lower floor. Video games have a very high floor.
Yeah, well, I mean, a shitty video game, I guess, is bad.
And
but,
a very medium ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, I support it, especially the ditching the family part, obviously. No, but for real, though, why are you bummed?
Oh, I just am.
Oh, okay.
Just one of those things, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you off air about it.
Oh yeah, that works.
yeah.
I'm not an idiot like you and Patrice.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm down for getting personal sometimes, but I'm not that personal.
Yeah.
So.
Did you have some Taco Bell today to like ease your mind?
No, and you know what? I've been drinking 2 cups of coffee lately. I think I only had 1 cup of coffee. I didn't drink enough water. It's 9:30. I'm sleepy, Yeah, I'm the water. Yeah, I drink water. You should drink water. Your body needs water. You don't drink enough water.
Look, our medical source made it vitally clear that maybe soda and me should not mix anymore. And I've been drinking water and no juice. So I'm on day 4 was a disaster of no soda and no juice though, because I went through with it, but I woke up in the fucking afternoon and I had way too much food for one meal. I had a Qdoba, pretty good stuff. But if Chipotle wants to advertise, then Chipotle's better and Qdoba's crap. I had a burrito and I had 3 tacos, and I didn't pause before eating the tacos. Like, I just ate the burrito, I ate all the tacos, and then I'm walking home with a full belly.
You had the Qdoba burrito and tacos?
And 3 tacos, yeah.
That's impressive.
Right? And I walked, and then I drank coffee so I could be on point for this, because I was like, I had this feeling one or both of us was going to be tired, and because last night's volume was a little off, I was like, we can't go back to back with problems.
Right.
So I'm like, I gotta carry it. If I gotta trash the former first lady's latest pursuit, then so help me, I will trash that horse shit.
I mean, you're definitely carrying this one. I mean, I'm just yawning on air, and like I just
no, you're not just yawning. You're also playing a video game while podcasting.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the best today. I'm not the best co-host.
You're not the worst though.
No, I'm not the worst.
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, you can. I sound good. I had the bit about the, C-3PO having emotions. That was some contribution. It's not much, but it was something.
Everyone liked that. Everyone liked it. It was great.
Yeah, most people have already stopped. Well, most people don't listen, but the people who started to listen to this episode went like, "Oh, it's a Luther Danger one. Like, I like him. I'll listen to his episode." They've probably dropped off, but Sometimes we end up pulling something out in the last few minutes. Maybe I get the spur of energy.
We totally spur it up. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, we're like 22 minutes in, so I don't know. I'm just like, how can I stretch it? I want to stretch it to at least 27 minutes. Well, did I already tell you that I watched it like 3 days ago?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, did I tell you the name of my sorceress that I'm playing in Diablo here?
Is it Bev Morda?
It's totally Bev Morda.
Dude, you're a bad guy in Diablo?
No, I'm not a bad guy. It's just one of the character classes. You can be a sorceress, you can be a paladin, a barbarian, an Amazon, a necromancer, a druid.
Oh, I would be assassin. The necromancer every time.
Yeah.
Isn't that summoning the dead?
Yeah, summoning the dead. It's pretty dope. I like being a necromancer. It's
what do
fun.
you do when you summon the dead? What do you make the dead do things for you? Like you enslave the dead?
Basically.
What?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
It's mostly for sex stuff.
Like you die, and then you get resurrected just to be a slave, and then you're fucking doing all the battle stuff while he gets to go bone everybody.
Well, I don't think your mind gets resurrected. He
Oh, really?
Makes your body it's reanimated skeletons and golems.
Oh,
and
there are skeletons and golems.
Yeah.
Where does their flesh go? To heaven?
I guess.
In Diablo?
I don't know.
Find out on the subreddit.
I'll look it up. Go? Where does all the flesh go?
Where's the bags of flesh? The skin. I want the skins.
Yes.
And
the Prestige. Did you ever read The Prestige?
No.
Or see the movie The Prestige?
No.
The movie? The
Hugh
book?
Jackman, right?
Yeah, I think he's in it.
Is there dead people in it? And skin
I
and
listened
stuff?
to the audio book. So I'm going to call that reading the book.
Yeah.
It's about 2 magicians. And they have a feud with one another trying to get this it's interesting. It's not great.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was kind of interesting. And I don't want to spoil it for you in case you read it, or in case someone's hearing me talk about it.
Yeah,
and was like, wait.
Yeah, go read or listen to The Prestige or don't. There's our review.
Yeah, that's our review.
Would you fuck Hugh Jackman?
Yeah,
I would.
I would.
I would fuck him. What other male actors would you fuck?
That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure.
What about Timothy Chalamet?
Who's Timothy Chalamet?
He's some new guy. He's going to be in Dune coming up. So you might be interested in that.
Oh, no, I wouldn't fuck that guy.
You looked him up?
Yeah.
You just bing him?
I did.
Yeah. All right. Throw some other names out there.
Of male actors I would have sex with?
Yeah, or you think I would. Don't ask if I would. Just tell me if you think I would.
Tell you if I think you would.
Yeah.
So I'm just picking people that I think you'd have sex with.
Yeah, but you have to do them for yourself too. So
okay.
It's not just you saying that. Oh, Andy's gonna fuck all these male actors.
What do we? Are you gonna? First of all, I want to know because this is important. Are you going to fuck them? Are you going to make love to them, or is it mostly hand stuff, mouth stuff that you are giving to them?
It's going to depend on the actor.
That's why I want to know. Let's establish the boundary.
I'd tear him apart. Rawr! Doesn't he look like he'd be like, yeah, okay? He played a movie where he was like a kid that like hooks up with his older guy or something. So he at least goes gay for the pay.
Okay.
And he played Laurie on and Little Women, who spends most of the time like getting rejected by Joe.
He plays a girl on Little Women?
No, Laurie is the name of the guy, the neighbor or whatever.
And Joe's the name of the girl?
Yeah, I think it's Joe. Well, it's whatever.
Well, that's confusing.
Yeah.
But is there a Little Women show?
No, they remade it like again. And it had like Greta Gerwig wrote and directed it, I think. And it had Timothy Chalamet.
Is that the girl who's all about global warming?
All about it happening?
No, the one protesting it, the young girl.
Probably. She wrote and directed she wrote and directed it
Wasn't her name Greta? Greta Thornburg?
Greta Van Susteren? No, just kidding. It's Greta something. Gerberger, Herberger, Schmerg, Greta Schmerg. Look it up.
Schmag. Greta Schmag.
What if her last name was Smaug, and she was against like global warming and stuff and environmental pollution. Her last name was fucking Smog. Schmaug. That'd be great. So yeah, throw some actors out, man. We can't just bring up a bit and then.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd blow him.
Blowing Bradley.
Let's see who else.
Dean
I
Cain.
think
no, pass.
1996. Dean Cain. No, yeah, 1990s. Dean Cain and Joe Lando. They would crack you open like a coconut.
No to Cain and yes to Lando, but only if I get to pull on Lando's hair.
Obviously,
he has some good hair. Okay, I'm gonna. This might be controversial, but I'll say it. Okay, comparatively towards their peaks, Lando was better looking than Dr. Quinn comparatively to their actual peaks. Her peak was like when she was younger, and then when she was older in Wedding Crashers. She was hotter then and hotter before.
No, you're wrong. Jane Seymour is way more attractive
than Joe Lando.
At any
that?
age. Yeah.
I'm putting my androgynous.
Are you saying her peak was Dr. Quinn? Are you saying which one's you? This whole premise didn't make sense.
Okay.
Who's the sexier? Not objectively, who's sexier in Dr. Quinn? That's
Lando.
Question number one.
Sully.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Question number two was in their prime, who's sexiest? Jane Seymour. Also, her prime never ends.
Yeah.
Have you seen her recently? Still solid.
She's like the is she British or Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the Anglo, non-American Mary Steenburgen, who also
There you
has
go.
infinite prime.
I answer all questions when I don't know the answer, especially, but are or questions. Is it blank or blank? And I know, like, yeah, it's one of those. So yes, because that is just programming logic wise, that makes sense to me. So,
Who else you got for me?
well, right now it's hashtag Oscars so white, so I want to make sure that we have people of color in there. What's his name? What's his name?
Bang it. What was he in?
I can't think of anything he was in.
You're just pulling a random black guy and then you can't think of the stuff he's in? That just proves that he hasn't been in enough stuff because of racism, right?
I think that's right.
Because no one wrote a character for him specifically.
No, he's been in a bunch of stuff. I just can't think about what his name is. Also, what he's been in.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, it's definitely
Pass. Except to him in Chill Factor. Fuckable.
Oh, that's great. I just want you to guess.
I'm gonna put a freeze pop up my ass to get me going.
Who you think I'm thinking of? I like that option. This is a fun game. Who do you think I'm thinking
Keith David. Is that who you're thinking of?
No, but he's fantastic, isn't he?
Is it the dude from you're killing me, man.
It's not the dude from I've almost got it.
He's almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. He's got dial-up internet. Also, we're using Pink.
Well, no, I still can't think of anything he's in except for like one episode of a TV show, and I was trying to figure out what that one episode is.
What show?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. I'm gonna find him. Don't worry. This is how we're just gonna keep going with.
Yeah,
this.
where you keep going? What show? Zoobly Zoo?
No. I don't even want to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Just cause I don't really have a good reason for it.
That's fine. I support your reasoning all the time.
Yeah. What is his name?
You're all right. Boo boo.
Tay Diggs.
Yeah, Tay Diggs. Yeah.
Yeah, Tay Diggs.
Yeah, definitely would.
So, like, what has Tay Diggs been in?
This show called The Nine that was only lasted for 5 episodes in 2005 or 6 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't he in Equilibrium? He was in Equilibrium. That's a good flick.
Yeah, I'd fuck Tay Diggs.